guys, just saying. I shout out to Rebel Channel Live. You didn't have to put my channel up on his other great channels, but thank you. Also, this is another channel, Rebel Channel Live, if you are watching this, and I am subscribed on another channel. This is just my space channel, as you can see over here. And make sure to subscribe to my space channel. Also, all amazing animals, and don't really care about the national daily coronavirus. But make sure to subscribe to all amazing animals and a space central. Worldwide Random News Space Central. Or Random News Space Central. So, as we see here, is now a tropical depression. And it is forecasted to become a tropical storm, a post-tropical storm cyclone. Makes no sense in my opinion, but whatever works, it works. So we see that it is a depression, and then going up to around 7 a.m. Tuesday, that's when it will still be a tropical cyclone, but 7 p.m. Tuesday is when it will be a post-tropical cyclone. 10 a.m. CDT, or advisory number 28, sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, moving north to northwest at 50 miles per hour, and central location is 32.5 north and 91.8 west. Let's go on over to so tropical storm force and wind speeds are really nothing. Let's go back. Okay, well, guess we can't. Okay. So tropical depression, Cristobal, rain. So we do have a enhanced risk. That is why you see some very dark red. And we do have and this is where Cristobal is going to be going. So 1 to 4 inches of possible rain, and possibly even more than that in some localized areas. But that is becoming more and more and more unlikely. Greatest flash flooding risk through Tuesday morning is right around from Louisiana up and into parts of Missouri, and then from the Florida Panhandle all the way up into Wisconsin and parts of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, and then back down into Louisiana. Also parts of the Big Bend and parts of Georgia, all the way up to literally the exact same spot, but further out, and Wisconsin, you are in this entire thing. I'm sorry for that. Now let's go on to the brightness temperature. Well, because we're already here. So we do have one severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect right now, but nothing much with this storm. Mainly just some flash flood warnings and flood warnings. So this is the visible satellite. It's looking like the eye or center of low pressure is right there on the Louisiana-Arkansas border. It's more likely it was located here, and then it's moving this way towards Little Rock. Also, we do actually see some blow up and convection only on the higher cloud tops, which doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of like a sorry for that. If you guys hear it, sorry for that. So this general area is where it is located. We do have some spotty, good convection, too. And yes. Also, thank you guys so much for 65 subscribers. Our next goal is 70. So this is the IR satellite. So we can see with the IR satellite, the convection is going down, but we do see some random little blow up spots, which might keep the storm from going up, but we are going to talk about it. So this is let me just reload this to get a better vision. So it just got reloaded. Yeah, it's right on the border. So it goes on up. Most of the models say it's going right into Canada, somewhere around that general area. But some models do show only one. The COTI, or COTI model. But most of the models say going up into what is that country called? Canada. Sorry, Canadians. If there's any Canadians watching. Probably not. So this is the GEFS. So the GEFS says it's gonna go up into this bay here. I do not know what the bay is called. If anybody does, leave in the comments, and I will shout you out for the next video. And then we see that it goes up near the bay as a 985, and then goes on over to a 1010. So most of the models are staying around the same until whenever it gets up to Wisconsin. That is kind of when it goes crazy. So so the model guidance, let me reload so it's a better thing. So more and more models are showing it now going on up. This is how many models. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 5 to 7 models, kind of like what we had before this. So this is the GFS model. So the GFS shows this cold front is going over towards the storm, while the storm is going trying to go away from the cold front. But due to that, there's like another cold front kind of pushing it, or one front kind of pushing it up. It's kind of going in one direction, and will actually kind of get hit. And will kind of, you could say, get hit by them. And then we see that it kind of goes into a post-tropical storm around Wednesday, around midnight Wednesday, and we see that it's kind of like scattered and doesn't really know what to do, you could say. And then we see that it's going, and then just is very widespread. Doesn't even look like a storm anymore. And then we see that it kind of goes away. But actually, I noticed something. And potential Dolly. Yes. So I will be talking about potential Dolly in this video. I know. So we see here, we have a potential Dolly, which makes landfall in Cuba and then kind of dies off and then gets back, but kind of stalls around Louisiana and giving Louisiana more and more rain. Let's see if the CMC shows potential Dolly. I do not know. Okay, so the CMC doesn't show a real something, but in my opinion, the CMC is one of the worst models. In my opinion, the worst model for rain and all that. So the icon doesn't show it, but okay. We just have to keep on a lookout. So yeah. So we just have to keep on having a lookout on the storm, but that is not the reason being why we are here for this video. So let's go on over to the CMC, even though I do not like the CMC. So we do see that cold front moving on in, and then this getting more and more disorganized, and then we see that the cold front is kind of like giving it oomph, and then moving on up north, and then we see that it goes into a tropical storm. So let's go on over to the NAM model. So this only goes up for 60, but we see right this ticking noise. So we see right here is where kind of you could say gets together right around 28 hours. And then we see that this storm has died down and then is moving on up and then going into Canada. But with this cold front's help is also pushing it on up and out and away, and then actually does help it strengthen, and it might actually be the strongest that it has been ever with this little help. So this is the satellite and radar imagery. So we see that it kind of does that little oomph with that cold front, and then goes on up, and it actually looks like it could possibly put some very big severe damage for parts of Canada. So yeah. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to my other channels, All Amazing Animals, and and the Space Center one, Random News Space Center. Also, go check out Weather Channel Live's channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.